Hey there, Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Found me a nice little piece of shade outside today, so I wanted to bring you a message today about taking a step forward instead of being dragged forward. So the reason I bring this to you is one of my speakers is an Army sergeant, and he was literally dragged into the Army by his wife. It was something he didn't really want to do, but now after 16 years, he's really glad he's done it. I've heard similar messages from other speakers at the How to Graduate with Honors interview series, so I want to invite you to join us. We are officially halfway done, but there are still over 10 amazing speakers coming your way, including Mike Mandel and Dr. RJ. So I know you're going to learn a lot for them, and I know that your child are going to be encouraged to try things instead of only trying things when you're dragged. So if you're interested in hearing these interviews, it's a completely free event. All you have to do to sign up is click the link you see in the description. So today I want to give you a couple more ideas on things to try this summer, as well as things to do next year once school starts up again, to try things out instead of only trying things out when you're forced to. So a good friend of mine, right before I started this video, mentioned college, and that is definitely something that I know not everyone is excited to do. I know it's something I looked forward to for a long time, but at the same time, when it got to be my senior year and I told my mom I didn't want to go, she didn't care. She was okay either way. So I hope parents, you are being extremely supportive, because I know I was very lucky after listening to some of my speakers and asking them, well, how is that conversation supposed to go if mom and dad want one thing, kid wants another thing? So definitely that is something that mom and dad, you might feel like dragging your kids into. And students that are watching this, I want to encourage you to consider both sides of the situation. I interviewed a lot of college consultants, a lot of admissions experts, kind of everyone involved in that process of getting into school, paying for school, all that good stuff. And they all had a very similar message. Basically, if you don't try it, you might miss out. And if you want to go, there is a way to go. There is the help out there you need to get into college. There is the help out there you need to pay for college, and it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money to save a lot of money. So that is my first piece of advice for you guys in this video. So if you want to hear from these admissions experts yourself, like I said, join us at the interview series. Sign up by clicking the link you see in the description. Now, if you're just joining us here in this video, we're talking about reasons to take a step forward instead of being dragged into trying new things. So if you've ever been dragged into something that you then later learn to really like, I want to know this message is relevant to you. Just make sure you tap that like or heart button for me, and feel free to tell me down below what it is that you tried and then you really liked. Now, as we're getting ready to start a new school year, we're about halfway done with the summer, at least where I'm at. I'm thinking about all these awesome extracurriculars, maybe all these sports that you might try next year, especially as schools will probably be in person, at least for most of the world. And that means some activities that weren't available this year are probably going to be available this upcoming fall. So if there's a sport you really want to try out, don't be afraid. I mean, the worst that can happen is, you don't make the team. But you still got to do something you really like, and maybe you've made some friends if you both get cut from the team, and you prove to yourself, hey, I didn't do it like on the team, but I did try, and that matters a lot. The trying is what's important, because if you're dragged to try it, you're not going to enjoy it as much as just trying it and seeing if you like it, seeing if you're good at it. So since we're in summer, if that's something you're thinking about, maybe do some actual practicing, just learn the rules of the game, figure out maybe what you might naturally be good at, or maybe get some practice in before your coach tells you, hey, we want you, but do this first. Now, when it comes to academic extracurriculars, those, depending on what you're interested in, maybe have some prep time this summer, maybe not. I know that I did Scholars Bowl, and some people call it Quiz Bowl. There's really no preparing for that, except maybe like playing Trivial Pursuit or other trivia games like that. But do know, just it's fun to try, and you're never going to know if you like something until you try it. So even if you only go to one meeting next fall, at least go. And I'd encourage you, especially for freshmen, to stick with it for a semester, especially if it's something that doesn't cost you anything, except maybe a meeting once a week. And feel free to tell a friend about it, or if a friend says, hey, let's do this together, well, then you're not really being dragged, you're spending time with a friend. So, you want to go ahead and wrap it up, guys? Just wanted to tell you that good things can happen if you are dragged kicking and screaming to try something, just like one of my speakers was. He loves the Army now, even though that's not something he thought he was going to love. But do also know that you can try new things. You're more than capable of trying new things. You are, your student is, your child is. And, sometimes it's more fun. I personally think it's always more fun if you choose to do it instead of being forced to do it. So have a great night, guys. I hope to see you at the How to Graduate with Honors Masterclass. Just click the link to sign up. The event ends on July 18th, so still plenty of time to hear from a lot of great experts. Bye.